Hi, this is Demon of Kolob again. Continuing with this Life in Utah series, and just saying a little bit more about the Utah's crazy drinking laws. Just had a few more facts, stories, and comments here. First of all, I was looking over a couple of articles this week in a Nevada newspaper. These were not written by any Utah paper, were written by neutral parties, and one article was talking about the debate between Huntsman and Senator Waldhorps over loosening and toughening up the liquor laws. And they quoted two different people, even on the DABC, who couldn't even agree what Utah laws means. They're so convoluted that they're not even sure. Even the people who administer them aren't sure what's legal and what's not. Is design curtains legal? Is it not? They were sitting there arguing the whole article. Then I read another article about they say they want to use technology to scan licenses, and this is a big push to get rid of the club law. Basically where everything has to be a private club and everybody has to pay membership. If they could do that, and one thing they like doing is, and this is I feel is an invasion of privacy, they like the club registers because it keeps track of who came in when. Now, the problem with club registers is it only keeps track of the one person who signed up, not the other 9 that were in the party accompanying them. And the other thing that Senator Waldhorps and others were trying to say, well, we can't loosen up the drinking laws in Utah because we're going to destroy the fact that Utah has such a low DUI rate per capita. That is ridiculous. The low DUI rate in Utah has nothing to do with these insane liquor laws at all. In fact, these crazy laws may even contribute to some people drinking more when they finally pay a club membership, when they finally jump through the hoops. They may be so frustrated, they may take extra drinks. The reason Utah has such a low incidence of DUI is because so much of Utah is non-drinker. Utah is 60% Mormon, and of that, say, half active, half non-drinker, that's where you're getting so many people not drinking in the state. And those who do, odds are they know a friend who can be the designated driver. And when you have so many non-drinkers around, that right there is going to lower your rate of DUI just because not that many people drink. And without that many people drinking around, those that do can find rides and find a DUI. So that's just crazy. But also, just another thing, it is illegal to import any type of alcohol into Utah. Everything must be bought from the state liquor store that's brought into the state. In fact, Utah is the only state, besides the only one that requires the private club law, it's the only one that will not allow people to mail order wine. All other 49 states, you can mail order wine. And this is just a story that I heard from a wine connoisseur. The type of wine he liked was not available in the state liquor store, the selection being somewhat limited. So he found a wine he really liked, and the only way to get it was to mail order it off the winery's website. So a friend out of state would order it for him and then forward it on. Well, he did this for a while until he started getting too many shipments of an odd-sized box, and this came to the attention of the DABC. And one day he got a call saying, "We have your wine. Did you want to buy it?" He said, "Buy it. I already bought it." "Nope, we've confiscated it. It's ours now." And they wanted like 4 times what he had already paid for it. He said, "Not at that price. That's ridiculous. I guess I'll have to let it go." So he lost about a $200 case of wine. I said at one time, about several months later, he was looking in the state liquor store and he found his wine was marked down, so he bought up all of it he could find and ended up getting half a case for not too much more than what he paid. And this time it had it legally. Just kind of another story. There's a debate right now going on in the Senate and I hope they do plan to liberalize the liquor laws or just simplify them. Here's a great way to simplify them. If you don't want people to drink, go dry. At least that's fair, Everybody knows where they stand, and everybody knows the law. These crazy laws just are scaring tourists away. They're frustrating everyone, just doesn't make any sense. Make them simple. Even if they're tough and they're restrictive, fine. Just make them clear, make them straightforward. So just in closing, I was mentioning that those articles I read were from a Nevada paper. Now, you might ask, where did I get a Nevada paper? Just to show you that these laws do have an impact and that they will scare people away from the state, and especially in these times when you can't afford to lose business. I don't need to drink. I like it once in a while, but it's not really that important. So I choose not to go to the state liquor store. And most of the time, I just don't drink. And when I do feel like I want to go out and get a drink, I said it as a joke. Where's the best place in Utah to get a drink? Nevada. That is my place of choice. I just catch the casino bus, go over to the border, go to Nevada if I want to drink, and get a drink there. So, it really does matter, and it does make a difference. I can testify. I'm one that it does. So these laws do have an impact on the state. And I think if they changed them, Utah would be competing with Colorado on skiing. Our resorts are every bit as good as theirs, and they're much closer to an international airport. But Utah's crazy laws scare people off. But that's all. Next week in Life in Utah, I'll be talking about something a little bit even nastier, toxic waste in Utah. And then after that, be talking about another sinful beverage, at least only in Utah is it classed that way, coffee. Demon of Cole out.